If there's one thing I've learned while making this channel for you, producing content, it's to never doubt anything anymore. And it happened. Now we have competitions in the style of Veil Tudo, Robot MMA. This scene here is actually real. It's two robots fighting in a ring, broadcast live on TV. Don't believe it? In today's video, we're going to talk about this, but leave a comment below. Did you like it? Did you find it interesting? Did you think it was bizarre? Because I've already shown here on the channel, not in a dedicated video, but in videos about robots, that there are now robots running marathons, robots doing gymnastics, and now we have robots that fight. MA. Will we end up liking this more than watching humans fight? Or are we gonna get tired of this soon? Comment down below. I wanna know what you think. Let's go straight to my computer screen to react to this video. It reminded me of that Hugh Jackman movie, the guy who plays Wolverine. He has a movie where there are robot fights, but in that case, he controls the robots from the outside, right? But let's get right to it. Let's get right to it. 3, 2, 1, go.
This week, robots crossed the line we never imagined they would reach so soon. In China, they're fighting live in front of audiences. In living rooms, they're getting ready to take care of the elderly. And in the United States, they're being equipped with over 100 sensors to survive chemical attack scenarios. It's no longer about replacing humans. It's about testing what happens when machines fully take over human roles. So, let's talk about that. First stop, HEYGEN province. At 1 minute past midnight on May 26th, China Media Group launched its live broadcast of the World Robot Competition Mecha Fighting Cities. It's the first sporting event built entirely around full-sized humanoid combat robots.
Will there be betting? That's a controversial topic here, right? But will there be any bets there? Which robot is going to win?
Honestly, it felt like someone combined a sports broadcast with an MMA pay-per-view. The organizers split the show into demonstration rounds and competitive fights. During the presentation segments, you had robots demonstrating individual combination straight punches, hooks, and even side kicks, including those spinning aerial kicks that really wowed the audience.
Look at that! So it was televised and had commentators just like in Veil Tudo, just like in the UFC. Amazing! And did they also have those entrances, you know, where the guy comes in? And then he comes in alone, puts on that tough face, does a little routine, looks at the audience, does this. Did you see that here? Or did you miss it? I rewound a bit so you all could see.
From demonstration to competitive matches. During the presentation segments, you had robots showing off individual combination straight punches, hooks, and even side kicks, including those aerial spinning kicks that really wowed the audience. Then came the real fights. 4 teams of human operators, each standing behind a control console, piloting the mechanical fighters in tournament brackets.
Ah, so it's really like a movie style. So imagine having the controls and actually being able to fight. Except in reality, it's with a robot. This is literally the Hugh Jackman movie.
Yes, exactly. If the red and blue plastic figures were over a meter tall and used custom controls, not spring-loaded necks. Unitree Robotics, yes. The same startup from Rangwa that went viral with its back-flipping quadrupeds acted as the technology partner and main supplier for the event. Their main humanoid, the Unity Gone, was front and center. Quick details to brag about in the group. 1.32 meters tall, about 35 kg, and equipped with proprietary high-bandwidth actuators. In addition to integrated computing, enough to keep its balance even when someone tries to knock it over. During the match, you could see the benefits of this hardware. Every time Egon was swept off its feet, it got up quick about as fast as a featherweight boxer would after sleeping. None.
Just a quick comment, folks. Never kick a robot, okay? I even say good morning to my GPT chat, to my Grok, to my Gemini. So never kick a robot, because you never know what tomorrow might bring, right?
One of these machines was an autonomous gladiator. Each robot had a real human cornerman at the controls, making tactical decisions in fractions of a second. China's Xiong from Unity's marketing team described this as collaboration. Man-machine. The algorithms handle stabilization, collision detection, and torque limitation.
Look at the people with the controllers here. But here, they're actually using video game controllers. Look at that. I thought it was something, because if you've ever seen robot training, I've already shown it. Here on the channel, they train by repetition. So you throw a punch like this, and then it will throw a punch like this. You pick up, for example, a carton of eggs, for instance. What happens then? You pick it up with a bunch of machines, the human picks it up, and the robot repeats the action. And then it learns through reinforcement, through repetition. So I thought the robots were fighting, but they were there. It was actually humans making the movements. But no, it's really remote control. It looks like a Nintendo Switch.
All these hidden things, while the person decides whether to throw a punch or spin out of danger. For researchers, this is irresistible. A fighting ring is a brutal stress test. Heavy impacts, rapid shifts in center of mass, adversarial interference. The industrial robotics folks are obsessed with stability margins at 2 kilometers per hour. These DEVs hold the margin while their creation fishes for it. Rangwa XDE from the Centimes Intelligence Industry Research Institute was in the ring, pointing this out exactly. In her words, boxing requires full body coordination, as well as serious agility in the upper limbs. It exposes weaknesses in battery endurance and actuator durability faster than any treadmill demonstration. If you fail, you fall flat on your face during a public live stream. If you exceed, you push an entire field forward, because the same control circuits that handle a spinning back kick also help a warehouse robot recover from a pallet collision.
Wow, the robot just took a kick there. Did you see that? And it was falling there like off balance, but it managed to stay on its feet.
You push an entire field forward, because the same control circuits that handle a spinning back kick also help a warehouse robot recover from a pallet collision. Add the media buzz, and you have an educational train running on the production line of competition. Engineers learn quickly, talent gets noticed, and investors open their wallets. Speaking of wallets, the China Institute of Electronics is predicting a humanoid market worth 870 billion yuan by 2030. That's about 120 billion US dollars. When the numbers get this big, one event is never enough. The organizers have already announced an even bigger showdown in December in Shenzhen, hosted by AI engineers and featuring full-size robots. This means heavier structures and possibly autonomous rounds.
One of my dreams is to go to Shenzhen. You know, it's the land of technology, right?
G-Bot, Engine AI, Booster Robotics, they're all aiming for that next generation title. And if you're wondering whether any of this matters, beyond the streaming spectacle, remember the recent milestones. Chinese humanoids have solved Rubik's Cubes, assisted in delicate medical procedures, and even completed marathon courses. The ring is just another checkpoint on the path toward multifunctional embodied AI. Now,
I believe there are two markets, right? There's the market for robots fighting on their own, but in my opinion, it's much more interesting to have humans in there kind of like fighting as well, you know? Because then there's more strategy and everything. It mixes in this human-machine combination, right? So everyone, what did you think? Did you find it bizarre? Did you think it was wonderful, amazing? Would you pay to go buy a ticket and see it live? Or maybe subscribe to pay-per-view and watch it at home? If Netflix broadcast it live only, would you pay for it? Comment below, I want to know. If you want to know more about this world of robots, androids, artificial intelligence, I'm gonna leave this video here for you, which I'm sure you're going to enjoy. Well, that's it. See you in the next video. See you soon.